of Youth Welfare Club Malum K. Ranjit urges government to allow opening of community quarantine centers in wake of surging COVID-19 confirmed cases. Ex-candidate of Uripog Assembly constituency in 2017, 11th Manipur Assembly elections, Dr. N. Dwizamani rejoins BJP after a brief hiatus. And India logs above 3,79,000 new COVID-19 cases and 3,645 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate drops to 82.10%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Afternoon News. I'm Ibethoi Thokchom. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your face mask properly, and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. President of Youth Welfare Club Malum K. Ranjit has urged the state government to allow and help in setting up community quarantine centers if the state lacked adequate funds to open COVID care centers. He was speaking to media at Malum Mega High School today in view of the recent surge in positive cases of COVID-19 in Malum Tuliyaima Mayai Laikai. Village committee members and Malum GP Pradhan also took part in the press meet. He expressed disappointment that they have not been given permission to set up a community quarantine center at the school despite approaching the relevant DC. It may be mentioned that 32 people of 15 households in the locality recently tested positive for COVID-19.
When DC the Kuna Sabam the Tambu and a Hydro government Yadumba, Amabo Lake Tray and Tapirapa. Kuna see Ladiva, Malomega High School, Sida, Koi, Yaragadi, a Tango Pashapu Tokchage, Ladiva, Koi Kungi, Chairman, Secretary, the High Bissing in a Tango Pashapu Tokchage Home, Tamna Chimbu, and a Hydro the Madu permission, Pirtaba, Koi Nauriak, Bakanga Paki and the Sikoi Mafia Palitrava, Adumba, Amakora, Kuna, Wakaning I Directava, or you already feel Machida, Akuna, Yamatuna, contract sing to Hodraba, Adua, Lergamata, or putting a positive in a poor Taroni Amada. Masida, Padana, Yangelo Taragadi, our few of the Tarni, Hakoya, on 11 minutes, a consent of Masiva department in Sida, Yam to National Local Pew, the Quilliam Chimbu.
BJP Manipur Pradesh has welcomed party returnee Dr. N. Dwizamani after a brief hiatus. The reception was held at the party office in Netai Pachutek today. It may be mentioned that Dr. N. Dwizamani contested from Uripog Assembly constituency in the 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly of 2017 on BJP ticket before leaving the party. Speaking on the occasion, former MLA Mainam Vorot stressed on the need for those politicians who sincerely want to bring development in Manipur to possess political morality. He said frequent party hopping will reduce public trust. The former MLA also called upon Manipur State Population Commission to take measures to curb the rising population in the state. Gracing the event, Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan said in that discussion should be held to figure out why members often leave the party. He also appealed for public cooperation to the party's efforts right from the booth level in combating COVID-19 pandemic.
Manipur Charanga, Mentadava, Kanana, Karino, Kajorino, Kanana, Karmaito, I've said. Masidan Manipur Pazana, the Masimuchi, Habitarboidi, about political morality of a young the Karoid.
Marquez and Taparti say, Levakniamna, Itrivimus Kanglava, Yari Batspai, Matunda, quite again, selfless on a tabuk toriba, the Narendra Modi, Jigi, Pontak Matuna, equal pudding mug, Nasing a simultaneous pandemic, a set, Masi equal Tawayauna, Ponemina, Matsangi, Prime Minister Nanan, Magi Garib, Kailian, Anna Yozona, Asida, Me Tadagi. Junta Haubuda, Priwana, food grants, light of operas in the Vigadori. I could be worker pudding magna, me sing Aduda, Yonunaba, I could be unbelievable, Aduma import Amatsangi.
Police continue crackdown on night curfew violators. Night curfew violators were nabbed at various places across the state last night. Police issued them fines, and those who cannot pay fines were taken into police custody. Both Imphal West and Imphal East district SPs led the drives at prominent places of the Imphal city. Some curfew violators reportedly tried to get away by claiming themselves to be relatives of top office officials. A police team led by Imphal West District Commander OCP Atoba and Imphal West District Police personnel carried out drive near Kanglak Fort M sector and North AOC. Heated arguments ensued between police and violators over issuance of traffic challans. Speaking to media, police personnel urged people to abide by COVID-19 guidelines provided by the government at all times to ward off COVID-19. They warned that police will continue detaining curfew violators and met a fervent appeal to everyone to stay indoors and to come out of homes only when it is absolutely necessary. General Officer Commanding-in-Chief cum Eastern Command Lieutenant General Anil Chauhan has donated oxygen concentrator machines at polyclinics reserved for ex-servicemen in Imphal and Churachandpur district. Armed Forces Ex-Servicemen Association Manipur has expressed gratitude to Lieutenant General Anil Chauhan for his contributions for the welfare of state's armed forces veterans. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus crisis in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Office of the Ibethoi Group of Finance, Head Office Singmairong near Eastern Motor, Imphal East, May Taramanga English Singanikun Mathoi, Tha Amada Lupa Lesing Marika Hulaga, Hausagadoriba, Lottery cum tender Siaubiraga, Lupa Lak Kungimapu Oibiu, Lucky Draw Fauragana, Lupa Lak Amafang Loinana, Atoba Matamda, Ezen Yankai Supamzay, Ezen Singidamak monthly income draw timing and
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Afternoon News. India reported 3,79,257 new COVID-19 cases in the past 24 hours. India's COVID tally stands at 1,83,76,524. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, there are 30,84,814 active cases in India, and death toll stands at 2,04,832. With the addition of 3,645 new COVID deaths. On the positive note, 2,69,507 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, raising the total recovered cases to 1,50,86,878. India's recovery rate has further declined to 82.10%. Maharashtra has the highest active coronavirus cases of above 6,75,000. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 15 crore 2,66,000 people, and above 31,64,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 12 crore 78,21,000. USA ranks highest with over 68,10,000 active cases, followed by India and Brazil. COVID-19 active cases are surging in the northeast states. Assam ranks highest with 23,195 active cases, followed by Meghalaya with 1,475 cases and Manipur with 1,230. There are 1,106 active cases of COVID-19 in Sikkim, 1,075 in Mizoram, 1,070 in Tripura, 966 in Arunachal Pradesh, and 953 in Nagaland. Serum Institute of India has dropped the price of Covishield vaccine by ₹100 for the state government. In a tweet, Serum CEO Adar Poonawalla said that as a philanthropic gesture, Serum Institute will provide Covishield to states in ₹300 with immediate effect. This will save thousands of crores of states' funds going forward. He said this will enable more vaccinations and save countless lives. Serum has priced Covishield at ₹400 for state government and hospitals and ₹600 for private hospitals. India's homegrown COVID-19 vaccine has been found to neutralize double mutant or 617 variant of the coronavirus. This was stated by White House Chief Medical Advisor and America's top pandemic expert Dr. Anthony Fauci. The statement comes days after Indian Council of Medical Research announced that Covaxin is effective against the double mutant. Dr. Fauci said, despite the real difficulty that we are seeing in India, vaccination could be a very, very important antidote against this. Developed by Bharat Biotech in partnership with National Institute of Virology and Indian Council of Medical Research, Covaxin was approved for emergency use on January 3. Trial results later showed the vaccine has an efficacy of 78%. Total vaccination across India is nearing 15 crore mark. Over 14 crore 98 lakh vaccine doses have been administered till now. Over 93 lakh healthcare workers have taken the first dose and over 61 lakh have taken the second dose. While over 1 crore 23 lakh frontline workers have taken the first dose and nearly 66 lakh have taken the second dose. Over 5 crore people over 45 years old to 60 years old have taken the first dose and over 31 lakh have taken the second dose. Over 5 crore people above 60 years have taken the first dose and over 90 lakh have taken the second dose. Yesterday alone, over 20 lakh vaccine doses were administered in the country. Out of which, nearly 12 lakh beneficiaries were vaccinated for first dose and over 8 lakh received second dose of COVID-19 vaccine. In the poll-bound West Bengal, polling for the 8th and final phase of assembly elections is progressing smoothly. Average voter turnout was registered at 37.80% till 11:30 a.m. The people were seen standing in long queues in front of the polling stations right from the beginning. The polling, which began at 7 a.m., will be conducted till 6:30 p.m. in 35 assembly constituencies spread over 4 districts going to polls today. Along with this, a re-poll is also being held at polling station number 126 of Sitakulchi assembly seat in Kuch, Bihar district. The Election Commission has deployed 641 companies of the Central Armed Police Forces to ensure free and fair polling. The polling process is already over in respect of 257 out of the total 294 assembly seats in the earlier 7 phase. The counting of votes will be taken up together on May 2. All the necessary facilities and security arguments have been made to ensure free and fair polling during this phase. The voter verifiable paper OD trial is being used along with electronic voting machine at every polling station. In view of the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic, the option of postal ballot facility has been extended to the electors who are COVID-19 positive or suspect as certified by competent authority and are in home or institutional quarantine, along with those marked as person with disabilities and above the age of 80 years. Now the sports news. In IPL cricket, Chennai Super Kings beat Sunrisers Hyderabad by 7 wickets in New Delhi last night. Batting first after winning the toss, Hyderabad posted 171 runs for the loss of 3 wickets in the stipulated 20 overs with the help of Manish Pandey's 61 of 46 balls and David Warner's 57 of 55 balls. For Chennai, Lungi Nigidi scalped 2 wickets while Sam Curran picked up 1 wicket. In reply, CSK easily chased down the target in the 18.3 overs, riding on Ruturas Gaikwad's 95 run of 44 balls and Fadu Palace's 56 of 38. For Sunrisers Hyderabad, Rashid Khan picked up 3 wickets. Today, Mumbai Indians will take on Rajasthan Royals at 3:30 p.m. in New Delhi, while in another match, Delhi Capitals will play against Kolkata Knight Riders at Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad at 7:30 p.m. Amphas H. Megachandra has been appointed as observer of annual general body meeting. New executive members of Imphal East District Football Association have also been elected. H. Shulanjoy will serve as president of Imphal East District Football Association once again. Press release from the returning officer of District Football Association, L. Irabanta, said that 7 individuals will contest for 4 posts of vice presidents, 2 for 1 post of treasurer, and 15 individuals for 10 posts of executive council member during the annual general body meeting of DFA to be held at the office of 11 Star Sporting Union, Akampat, on May 2. Arrangements are all set to hold 9 Junior Men's Asia Cup Hockey hosted by Bangladesh under the aegis of Asia Hockey Federation at Maulana Vanshani Hockey Stadium from July 1 to 10. Japan, Malaysia, China, Singapore and Uzbekistan are in Group A, while host Bangladesh, India, South Korea, Pakistan and Chinese Taipei are in Group B. 2 top teams each from the 2 groups will compete in semi-final, and the 2 semi-final matches will be played on June 9, while the final match will be played on July 10. India and Pakistan have won the Junior Asia Cup Hockey 3 times each till date. The top 4 teams from the Asia Cup will play at Junior Hockey World Cup. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. President of Youth Welfare Club Malum K. Ranjit urges government to allow opening of community quarantine centers in the wake of surging COVID-19 confirmed cases. Ex-candidate of Oripok Assembly constituency in 2017 11th Manipur Assembly elections, Dr. N. Dwijamani rejoins BJP after a brief hiatus. And India locks above 3,79,000 new COVID-19 cases and 3,645 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate drops to 82.10%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great afternoon and stay safe.